Minnesota. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And Houston, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Allen is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team is going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
Now Allen. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range. That doesn't go either for Allen. Ogden against VanVleet. Pass to Kuzma. Now Bey. And here's Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
When you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
And here's Kuzma after the three-pointer from Allen. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Valanciunas with a screen on VanVleet. And Brogdon, here we go. That one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Allen. 5 points in the game. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored 32 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. And he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? We'll see. Guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 10 points for Allen.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kuzma passes to Valanciunas. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets leading by 7. Back to Allen. And it's Brooks in the corner. To the middle. Tries from 7. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
How about that 7'6" wingspan of Valanciunas? That helps him erase the shot.
The Wizards with another miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Smith. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brogdon kicks to Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Blocked in the pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Poole, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
Locked in against Allen. There's the triple, and he's good on the three ball. Allen's got 15.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Rockets ahead, leading by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Poole and Kispert to the guard set. Saddiq Bey is out there with Sarr. And it's Bagley in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Now, here's Poole after the miss from Allen. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. This one for 3. Bagley with the rebound.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Bey kicks to Bagley. Poole with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Allen outside. Fires the 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
The 3 from Poole. Again, the miss by Poole. Rockets leading by 10. Easton passes to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Bagley. Still yet to score.
The defense has to be a little bit better. That means probably a little bit more physical with Bagley.
Over in the corner, Allen. From deep. And another 3 for Houston. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bagley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Sarr. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Saddiq Bey. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Kispert. The Rockets also changing it up. Jock Landale's checked in for Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Amen Thompson. Allen, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brogdon against Allen. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Houston's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Allen surveying the D. Fires from deep. And another three for Houston.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now Allen following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Pass to Whitmore. Smith outside. Allen with the ball. Houston moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And the basket is good. And that's now 30 points for Allen.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Wizards trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wizards making a switch here. Dave's checked in. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Green. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And Valanciunas kicks to Kuzma. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma. And another miss by Washington.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Hey gets the bucket.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Here's Allen, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now here's Kuzma. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Houston on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Washington Wizards.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa. Let's take a step back.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for Washington, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Yeah, it's been a great performance.
And again for three.
And defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. To me, that is amazing. Allen outside. From outside, off the mark. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it.
Good! Another from 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs keep raining down, he's just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
The three-point prowess is evident. Such a huge addition to this team.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Allen outside. The tray. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Pass to Kuzma. Bay in the post. Brooks covering. Bay, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Brooks. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. That's the kind of passing you want there.
Making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Sarr comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Lewis subbed in for Bay. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Whitmore. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Allen's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. They've got Kispert. Bagley is out there with Sarr. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Lewis in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Allen against Poole. Allen outside. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. Allen outside. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lewis passes to Bagley. Allen against Poole. From the line. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Poole against Allen. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got 48.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Poole. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Allen for 3. And good! There's another.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed.
And again for 3.
Hey guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now, here's Kispert. Defense right on him. Poole against Adams. Poole no good. And the Rockets with possession here. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. For the 3. And another one.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right. 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says